Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cole, and today's video we are looking at my LEGO Desert Runner truck MOC. So if you'd like to build this truck, I've made some digital instructions for it, and they are available at the link in the description below at my website, and you can download them for free. So I originally had wanted to build a military truck to go with some of my other military trucks that I built about 2 years ago that I still have around. And so I decided to build a Humvee or Hummer, and I kind of started building one, and then slowly the front, I finished the front end, and it started kind of looking like a Dodge Challenger, or not Challenger, Charger, Dodge Charger up there in the front. And then I was like, oh, actually this can make a very good looking pickup truck, so I continued building it as a pickup truck. Now, it is a very off-road focused pickup truck, as you can see. We have a very aggressive approach angle, as you can see like right here. We have a very aggressive departure angle, and we have a very just kind of like the chassis part, I don't know what you call this part. It's very high up off the ground, and the wheels are very large too in comparison to the truck. So it's kind of like, that's why I call it the Desert Runner, because it's kind of like a Baja truck, but it's also kind of a military truck because it's the military colors. Technically there's nothing military about it, but technically you could haul your military people around in the truck across country really fast, like in Forza. You go something like that. And yeah, that's kind of the intention with the how you use this truck, or you can just take it on the weekend, you know, to the dunes or something like that, and go like, okay, this is getting kind of silly. So for the beginning of this video, I wanted to do something like a special B-roll thingy like I do for some of my videos, and so I was going to do something because it's a military truck. I wanted to do something like where the truck drops out of the back of a plane, like they drop Humvees out of the sky occasionally, and how in Forza Horizon 5 they dropped several cars out of the back of a plane in the intro, which is actually where I got the idea from, now that I think about it. So I came up with some stuff and I tried it, and it came out like this. It looks okay. It doesn't look great. It's kind of cringy to watch because it's not really all that great looking, but I think it kind of worked okay. Here's how it looks in Forza, and then we'll show you how it looks in how it came out. So as you can see, I don't think it's horrible, but it's not really all that great. It's kind of noisy, the video, a lot of graininess to the video, and yeah, okay, we'll try again some other time. But anyway, if you look over the details of this truck, now this truck is actually very different than most of my other truck models, at least the Ford Raptors, which I built previously. And that is actually a lot smaller because the fenders, I'm using these other fender pieces here, you can see, I don't know if there's a name for this piece, but it's a different kind of fender piece. And because it's only 3 studs wide rather than normal LEGO fender, which actually sticks out by half a stud, the truck looks a lot narrower than the Raptor models, and it actually looks a lot smaller, and it looks kind of cooler like that. It doesn't look as kind of clunky. The Raptor models I built look kind of clunky because they're so big, but this actually looks kind of nice and just kind of looks very neat. It has this very kind of clean design to it, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. But basically in the front here we have a very large bumper with some lights mounted on top. We have a full interior with seats and all that. It doesn't fit minifigures, but if you want to lift the roof up a bit, raise the roof a bit, and so that way you get a little bit more headroom, you can fit minifigures. It has opening doors, which I think is kind of a cool feature. The rear doors open with the C-pillars, which I think is another very cool feature. Also this one, the brackets on the back of the doors are various colors because I don't have enough gray ones, but they should be all gray ones if you decide to build it. In the back here we have a working tailgate, and we also have a pickup bed that doesn't really fit much, so that's why there's just a spare tire in there. And then underneath we have some exhaust details, which I think look pretty cool. And then we have a light bar up on top because most pickup trucks like this need a light bar. I'm also using an interesting technique, which normally I use for cars and stuff, with the bars for the windshield, which I think looks pretty good. It's kind of a nice color scheme of just light bluish gray and black along here, along with the transparent light. Before we end the video, I am now doing custom commissions of LEGO models. So if you'd like to get your car built in LEGO, you go on my website and contact me, and then we can arrange something, and then we can build your car in LEGO, which could be very cool, like I did recently with this Mazda Speed 3. I'm really happy with how this model came out, and yeah, I guess you can go check that out at the link in the description below. You can also just send me an email at the link in the description below, and I suppose that's it for today's video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.